let's talk about joints and a little bit about bones as well, but mainly about joints. So in Ayurveda, joint pain can occur for many reasons, but pain is often associated with Vata dosha, which is air and wind. So air and wind can dry things out. It's movement, so our joints move as well. And those are those junctures that can be a bit sensitive. So they can be creaky, they can almost feel dry literally due to lack of synovial fluid, the fluid that lubricates your joints. And there can be other reasons. There's a specific form of kapha that's lubricating the joints. So if that's not functioning properly, they can become dry as well. So in Ayurveda, we often do a whole abhyanga, a full body massage with oil, which is fantastic. And with that, you can then do a bit of extra application on the joints that might feel sensitive to you. And that also nourishes the bones as well. So one of the oils that are often suggested, which is said to be a tridoshic oil, is sesame oil. So sesame oil is generally very good for everyone, except if you are feeling very hot or very sticky. So that pitta dosha, especially in the summer, that might be too much. So that could be a lighter oil you want to use at those times. There are other oils that are kind of a skeletal and muscular pain. Mahanarayana oil is one of them, if you can get hold of it. There are oils also for Vata dosha. So I have a Vata dosha mixture here with different oils in sesame oil, haritaki, brahmi, ashwagandha. So there are different herbs in that that's specifically good for Vata dosha, and so therefore also for our joints. So best way to do it is just to warm it up a bit. You could put it on the heater. You could have a bowl with some hot water and then put the bottle in. I prefer though to just take a little bit of the oil in a smaller container and then have a bit of water and then let it heat up. But you could literally put it on the radiator. It's just nicer for me, I think, just to warm up the little bit you're going to use. So I'm wearing clothes, so I'm not going to put oil on, but I'll share what you can do. So once the oil is warm, you can pour a little bit in your hand and then just warm it up in your hands as well. And warm up your hands too, because you want your hands to be nice and warm. So I'm not going to do a whole abhyanga, but just because we have been talking about joints in one of the classes in the membership, this is one of the ways you can help as well. So save your knee joints. You can bring your hands to your knees. You have your knees bent or straight, and just make circular movements. So even in your yoga practice, this can be kind of your dandasana, forward bend. Just gently massage them in circular movements. You can circle in both directions. It's really the application of the oil rather than massaging the muscles. So you can be intuitive, whatever feels good. You can massage the back of your knees as well. And now we're just talking about the knee joints, and this is Janu, and we know that from Janu Shirasana in our yoga practice. And it's a Mama point, and this Mama point obviously relates to any knee issues, but also potentially water retention, potentially all the way sciatic pain and lower back pain. So applying warm oil is really, really nourishing for our tissues, for our muscles, our joints, the Mama points. Now you could take it further down. You can massage around the ankles. Maybe you bend your knees to do that. You could cross one leg over. Again, you could massage your knees here, all the way down to the ankles. And again, do that on both legs. And obviously another place is the hips. So massaging around the outer hip is also good. putting more oil, warming it up, putting on the outer hip, maybe even the sitting bones. And so the same thing applies. And you can keep this movement going however you sit. But the same thing goes for all our joints. So maybe it's your shoulder joint. You just do these circular motions on your shoulder, your elbow, inner and outer elbow, your wrist. Circular motion is usually recommended, but maybe it's like a little pressure. And I would suggest that if you have, say, shoulder issues in the joints or knee issues, do this every day. Just take a little bit of oil. You could even do this while you're watching TV. Just be aware oil is oily, so be mindful of what's going on around you. But allowing that nourishment into your joints, put something warm on top so it can really penetrate in through the tissues, and that's it. So enjoy your massage, and maybe do a full abhyanga, full body massage if you have time and space. But if not, then definitely concentrate on those sensitive areas that are affected by vata dosha or lack of lubrication, and give them some love, some touch, and some healing oils.